and welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. We are back at Turnabout Sisters, and I'm just going to go ahead and continue the trial after I say minor blood warning and not a blind playthrough. Okay, let's get into it. This poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Murmur, murmur, murmur. Let the witness, Miss Maple May. Wi-Fi's on. Forgot to say. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? Exactly. What? Oh, yeah. I love how they bring the Gatewater Hotel theme here. Witness, your name, please.
April May, at your service.
Wink. Order! An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. Tell that to all the April May simps. The witness will refrain from wanton winking.
Aw, yes, Your Honor.
This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in the court. Simps! Simps! Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred?
I was in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch.
And this hotel is directly across from the Fang Co law offices?
That's right, big boy.
Please testify to the court about what you saw.
It was 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know? And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kind of slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy.
Wink. I really don't like her. Well, Your Honor, I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any... Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Edgeworth, No. I love you so much, but I will not take any slander to Mia either. Okay, Mia is... she's beautiful. How dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Yes, I'm doing it. Of course, it's my job. I'll gladly proceed with the cross. I love how Edgeworth is trying to gaslight me out of doing a cross-examination. It's my job, what? If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. Exactly. She has to have some weakness. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. It was 9 at night, I looked out the window, you know. And then, I saw a woman with long... Okay, hang on, I'm gonna press this last one. Why did you do that?
Huh? Why? Why what?
Why did you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something?
Oh, well, gee.
What? That's it? She can't get out of this question that easily.
I sort of, I had a feeling.
Well, I have a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should press a little harder on this one? If I remember correctly, I'm gonna go for it. Let's see how far I can run with this. Surely you must have had a reason to look out your window at that time of night. Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness. Badgering? You insist on needling her with these trivial questions. I really don't think it should be allowed. Yeah, stop him! No! What? The poor girl? Y'all simp so hard! What is this? Order. Mr. Wright, you have been warned. Poor girl? What about poor me? You looked out the window. What did you see next? So yeah, pressing doesn't normally get you penalties. And then, ooh, I saw one with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. I don't see anything wrong with that, and I don't quite remember these trials all the way through, especially not the bonus case in this game. Oh my gosh, the bonus case is going to take ages to get through. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. She caught up to her and she hit her. That's the end of the testimony. I am gonna press everything. Except that, that's obvious. I have a feeling I'm supposed to press this. How do you know she was the defendant?
Huh? Well, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay?
There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right. I'm gonna question it. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks.
What?
Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you're lying. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this?
Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless about this,
Okay, if you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. Ah, right.
Ding!
No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. Well, I wouldn't say it's okay, we know she's lying, but still. But still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her, and so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May?
Wow! What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise.
Oh, God. Your testimony again, if you would. Damn, I almost had her. Witness account.
I did see everything, I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it, I did. That clock, the kind of statue-y clock? The thinker, I think? Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you? Tee?
I see one glaring contradiction here. I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. I did see everything I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her, and she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock, the kind of statue-y clock? The thinker, I think? Haha. Objection. Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing. Oh! I don't remember what this music is called, but I love it.
Revealing? Ooh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer?
You just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock, but there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Erp! Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too, and he was found guilty of murder. Order, order! Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock?
Ooh, erp!
The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Whew, that was close. If he stopped me there, the trial would be over.
Huh? What? So, what happens now?
What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock?
What? That's... because I heard it? Yes, I heard it say the time.
So, you've been to the law offices of Fay & Co.?
No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard from my hotel room,
Ooh, the law offices of Fay & Co. where the murder took place are very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock. If you don't see what's wrong with this testimony already, my dear viewers, I don't know what to tell you. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because it couldn't have rung. Your Honor, members of the court. Actually, both of those are valid. It is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. That clock is missing its clockwork. How could you possibly? Just have a look, as soon as you can. Oh! See anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar.
Fat?
Well, Miss May? Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow, he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty, as you say. It can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? I love you, Edgeworth, but I hate you. If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? Ho ho! Impossible, of course. Aha! But it is possible. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is my cell phone. And if you check it, it just shows the conversation. Okay. Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone.
Ooh, you have a girly phone.
Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of the conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order! The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it? Grumble. The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. No, Gumshoe! Oh! My heart goes out to you, Edgeworth. Not. My heart does. Let's hear the conversation. Beep.
So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then?
If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now.
Huh? It's not working. That's lame.
I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Your Honor, I think this recording makes it clear that the clockwork was already gone. And this was recorded in the morning, before the witness even arrived at her hotel.
Ma?
Well, Miss May, which would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock? If only she had left out clock in her testimony.
Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot.
So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright? Yes I do. The witness claims she had seen it before. But this directly contradicts a piece of evidence I already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock before. The thinker. It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever.
What?
A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in police custody.
Impossible! Everything is sold in stores.
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Ooh. That was pretty hot. Oh? Excuse is not on sale today? Ah!
Ooh?
Oh, Gorg. Oh!
What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die!
This has to be, in my opinion, one of the scariest sprites in the whole game. It is terrifying. Whoa! Let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law and the witness will remain calm.
Oh, silly me. Did I, lose it? I guess I did. Tee.
Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Ugh. Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because the witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock. The wiretap. Have a look at this.
Ooh, that?
I found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim Miss Mia Fay's phone, were you not?
Ooh.
Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? I don't know what that was, but it keeps interfering. Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is... It should be this. The only thing it can be is this. I present the defendant's cell phone. Okay, it is. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim.
Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while.
Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for me.
Again? What's it this time?
It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May! Shut up, all of you! What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer! Oh, her eye twitched.
It's no fair, all of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl, is that it? Is that it?
That did it! The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. Ah, gosh. Oh my gosh. I genuinely don't know what to pick. I really don't want to accuse her because we saw in the beginning who did it and it's not her. I guess I'll go soft on this one. Why the wiretap? Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question.
Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity tapping irrelevant?
Gah, she's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. While this court does not condone the defense's tone of speech, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone? Huh, I'd like to see her pull that off.
Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking, I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you?
Damn, she's good.
Well, you're not the first man who's thought that. And of course, I can and will.
You can't be serious. No way.
Way, I say. Way. Oh, and I assure you I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Huh. Okay, so, the killing happened around 9 at night? Why, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy.
Room service?
Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee? You know, like normal coffee, but cold? If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and then you have regular cold coffee.
Iced coffee?
Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy.
Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder. So, where does that leave us? It is my greatest displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant Maya Fay commit murder. No! They're going to let her just walk away. There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. Let's call the bellboy. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious there, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
I think you've sunk in quite low enough already.
I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition? If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer. Thus, she is innocent. Therefore, you must accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fay. That is my condition. What? I'd better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? Accept the condition. All right, I've got nothing to lose, except for, well, I ran out of space again. So I am going to really quickly wrap this up like I intended to do before I ran out of space, and then stitch these two videos together again. Understood. I accept your condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap. Uh-oh. Wait. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. And that is where I'm going to end this. So, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, please do subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!